Hi everyone. Cats have been our furry companions for thousands of years. And among their many captivating traits is something pretty unique. Some cats have extra toes. This is called polydactyly. And it's actually quite rare, showing up in about 1 in every 500 cats. Despite being uncommon, polydactyl cats have really made a mark on the world, sparking all sorts of stories, myths, and even showing up in literature. Polydactyl cats are more than just a quirky twist of nature. They're a fascinating genetic phenomenon that has captured the hearts of cat enthusiasts everywhere. These cats, often called Hemingway cats, after the famous writer, are not only known for their distinctive physical traits but also for their playful and affectionate personalities. Today we're looking into the intriguing world of polydactyl cats, exploring the origins of their extra digits, their historical significance, and what it means to care for these uniquely equipped felines. Join us as we uncover the stories and science behind one of the cat world's most endearing anomalies. Perhaps one of the most well-known owners of polydactyl cats was writer Ernest Hemingway. Legend has it, Hemingway was given a six-toed cat by a ship's captain, and this cat quickly became a cherished part of his family. The lineage of these six-toed cats didn't end there. They continued to breed, and their descendants still roam his old home in Key West, Florida, which is now a museum honoring Hemingway's legacy. These charming cats aren't just a cute quirk of the Hemingway household. They also carry a piece of maritime history. Sailors often had cats on their ships as a natural pest control against rodents, and many of these cats, like Hemingway's, had extra toes. It's thought that Hemingway's original six-toed cat might have descended from one of these seafaring kitties, making them a direct connection to an intriguing seafaring past. Sailors have always been a bit superstitious, and having a polydactyl cat on board was considered a stroke of good luck. It was believed that those extra toes on a cat meant better fortune and enhanced hunting skills, perfect for keeping ships free of unwanted rodents. Many ships even had an official ship's cat tasked with this very duty. Even today, the tradition of having cats on ships hasn't completely vanished. Many modern seafaring vessels still include feline members in their crew. These days, they might not all have extra toes, but their knack for controlling the rodent population is as valued as ever. Polydactyl cats really spark the imagination of folks all around the globe. They're not just your typical cats. In many cultures, they're seen as lucky charms. Over in Japan, for instance, these multi-toed kitties are symbols of good fortune, popping up in everything from art to literature. And it's not just in Japan. Around the world, people believe these cats can bring wealth and prosperity, and some even seek them out hoping to boost their own luck. But beyond the myths and superstitions, polydactyl cats are genuinely intriguing creatures. Those extra toes not only make them stand out from their fellow felines but also add to their charm. Whether they're prowling around on a ship keeping the rodent population down or just chilling on a sunny windowsill, these cats have a way of winning over anyone who gets to meet them. Polydactyly in cats is pretty fascinating. It's a genetic quirk where a cat ends up with extra toes, inherited from one or both of its parents. The number of extra toes can vary, making each polydactyl cat unique. Some of these cool cats might have the extra digits on just one paw, while others might boast them on all four. And here's the thing, despite how odd it might look, having extra toes isn't bad for the cat at all. In fact, it can actually be a bit of an advantage. Cats with extra toes are often super climbers and hunters because those additional toes improve their dexterity and balance. It's like having built-in climbing gear and hunting aids right from birth. Polydactyly in cats isn't just a simple genetic roll of the dice. It turns out that the trait for extra toes is actually a dominant gene, which means if one parent has it, there's a good chance some of their kittens will too. But it gets even more complicated because cats can have other recessive genes that can change how this trait shows up, from barely noticeable to very pronounced. This unpredictability makes studying the genetics behind those extra toes pretty intriguing. And here's a fun fact, it's not just cats that can have polydactyly. This trait can pop up in humans, dogs, and even primates. So, this quirky genetic feature really gets around in the animal kingdom. Polydactyly isn't just a random quirk. It actually pops up more frequently in some places around the world. Take parts of North America, for example, where you'll find plenty of polydactyl cats. This happens because there's a specific genetic pool in those areas that passes down the extra toe trait. Legend has it that in Maine, cats with additional digits have been around for centuries. And over time, what started as a genetic fluke has become a prize feature in these local kitties. Even though it's pretty common in certain spots, polydactyly is still considered a rare trait overall. Certain cat breeds, like Siamese and Persian, are much less likely to sport extra toes. So, while it might be a notable trait among some feline communities, it's a unique find in others. These extra toes aren't just for show, they actually give polydactyl cats a bit of a superpower when it comes to grabbing and holding onto things. Whether it's a favorite toy or a lucky catch like a mouse, these cats handle their treasures with a dexterity that's almost hand-like. Some of them can even manipulate objects much like we do with our hands. And while you might think these skills would make them fantastic hunters, polydactyl cats are usually just happy being playful and affectionate pets. They're often seen as more sociable than other cats and really enjoy hanging out with their human buddies. So, despite their hunter's toolkit, they're much more about the snuggles than the chase. There's more to those bigger paws than just extra toes. They also help polydactyl cats stay warmer in chilly weather. Thanks to their larger paw size, they have a higher resistance to cold, which is a real advantage for cats living in cold climates, or those who spend a lot of time outdoors during the winter. It's like having built-in snow boots. Polydactyl cats, while usually healthy, do carry some risks because of their extra toes. These additional digits can lead to complications like unusual nail growth, or even nail deformities, which might cause your cat some discomfort, and could require a trip to the vet. On top of that, the very mutation that gives these cats their extra toes can sometimes lead to other genetic issues. For instance, it's been observed that some polydactyl cats could have a higher chance of developing heart disease among other health concerns. Looking after a polydactyl cat's paws isn't all that different from caring for a regular cat's paws, but those extra toes do require a bit more attention. It's crucial to keep up with nail trimming to prevent any foot problems. And since those additional digits might not be fully functional, it's a good idea to watch for any signs of discomfort that could hint at bigger issues. Also, keep in mind that some of these extra toes may not be completely developed, or might not work like the others. If that's the case with your polydactyl pal, you'll want to keep a close eye on their paws. Make sure to seek veterinary care if you notice anything out of the ordinary that seems to be causing your cat discomfort. Polydactyl cats truly are a marvel of nature, boasting unique traits that captivate and charm cat lovers everywhere. While their extra toes may require a bit of extra care, the joy and fascination these multi-toed felines bring make it well worth the effort. Whether it's their impressive climbing abilities, their historical significance, or simply their adorable oversized paws, polydactyl cats continue to be a delightful curiosity in the world of cats. As we learn more about their genetics and how to care for them, our bond with these special creatures only grows stronger, enriching the lives of those lucky enough to know them. Until next time.